I don't want to show my face, so you guys will just have to put up with Allie's newest video without the audio. I'm sorry. So, yeah, this is my first video. I'm just going to start something new over the summer. Well, it's almost summer. And, yeah, because I'm going to be really bored. So, if this channel actually goes anywhere, I'll continue it, but probably won't. So, anyway, I was just watching the Odd Ones Out newest video today, and at the end of his video, he said something about a Lib Book Project, and I clicked on the link in the description for the Lib Book Project, and this is what it is. I'll link the video on his channel in the description. Please go subscribe and like the video and watch it because he's a really good YouTuber and an amazing artist. Anyway, next week is my last week of school, and my stupid language arts teacher just decided to assign us a book project about the book The Giver. I mean, I guess I was expecting that because we were reading The Giver for almost a month now. But if you haven't read the book, it's basically about the society in the future that the government controls everything in, and it's without color and emotion or even justice is the same. So basically everyone's the same, but they don't look the same. It's really it. They live with a family unit, just an adopted family, I guess. And the way they have kids is it's a job called, they get a job called birth giver, and they basically have 3 kids and then do hard labor for the rest of their life. But I'm just rambling. So Jonas is the main character, and he starts to see color because no one else can see color, and he gets assigned the job of receiver of memory, and that's a really rare job to get. Only one in like 100 years, I guess. Yes, I said assigned because I mean the government, or is like they like to say the elders, just have a say in everything. But the receiver of memory receives memories about war and stuff, which that's been wiped from everyone's memory. So I can't really explain it good, so I'm just going to add a summary and pause it if you want to read it right now. So I just spent the past 26 minutes filling out the Odd Ones Out Mad Lib book report because I'm too lazy to make an actual book report. So let me read it to you, and then I'll show you the actual grade once I get it. So yeah, let me read it to you now. Your name. Miss Law, 2nd hour, June 16th, 2018. The Giver is the best book ever. They say a good book is one with lots of memories, and boy does The Giver have a lot of those. The Giver by Lois Lowry was a tremendous and thought-provoking book. It tells the story of Jonas and their quest for the justice of the society and a comforting lamb. One particularly perpetuating scene, Jonas goes to the Giver and confronts the system. This scene was very progressive and broke a lot of social norms. Jonas didn't care that anyone judged him for leaving the society. Also, the scene where Jonas overcomes their fear of breaking the rules, the author used a powerful use of words and was so brave that I peed in my pants. So buckle up your seatbelts, everyone, as we dive headfirst into what is arguably the best piece of literature on this earth. On page 17, we follow Jonas, who is fighting crime in a black Volkswagen, and our protagonist says that they are feeling scared. This was such an emotional scene, as I am sure we can all relate to what our main character is facing. Jonas, the color of the car is significant because it symbolizes Jonas's struggle to suppress their desire to leave. You see, Jonas literally cannot stop doing the previous action I mentioned 24/7, so they turns to a life of fighting crime. Truly inspiring. I will never be able to look at elephants the same way again. Laurie's use of color black to symbolize the plight of modern-day society was revolutionary. This book also had its fair share of green and controversial moments, like in the scene where Jonas got shot in the back and then screamed, "You get a car, you get a car, you get a car, and you get a car." Now, some readers might think that having the main character in a book made for children saying such horrid things makes them a green monster. But these readers aren't seeing the big picture. The big picture is that this book will help everyone to be a better pink monster and not the big out they started as. Although, to be fair, I wasn't expecting such language to be used, so parental supervision is advised. In conclusion, this book was truly life-changing. If I had the choice to save 17/52's number baby elephants from drowning or reading this book again, I would read this book again. To quote Laurie's final line in the novel, "You only am once." Those words I am going to live by for the rest of my life. I'm going to get them tattooed on my forehead. I would definitely not recommend The Giver to my friend or an enemy. Everyone should not read it, but I sure did. To conclude this video, I've realized that this was a giant waste of time and that I'm most likely going to get a bad grade on this paper. Hopefully my teacher doesn't watch the odd ones out or else I'm screwed because I'm going to get a 0. Props to all the YouTubers out there who do voiceovers and commentary because I've spent literally over an hour trying to get all the audio perfect, but it still isn't. And yes, this is my first video. Tell me in the comments below what video I should do next, but don't forget to check the description for the summary of The Giver, James/The Odd Ones Out newest video, and the channel. So I don't really have an outro, so what I'm going to say is don't dive in shallow waters.